And there will be no more announcements during the draft.
Players are. You can see them. Oh, you can see them. They're like, come on.
Yeah. We are also recording one of the Table 1 drafts.
Yeah.
So these guys will have, while these guys build their decks, we'll look at Brock Parker's draft.
Oh, awesome.
Hanging out on Table 1. Brock Parker, 3rd place right now.
Judge is making his calling out the draft from the floor.
What are you hoping to open?
I mean, Ornithark.
Ornithark? I mean, there's no rare in one of it. I'm willing to give you rares.
I mean, I'm pretty happy
Brimaz
with
is better, right?
I'm pretty happy with Brimaz. I mean, honestly, I wanted a Crow and Skyguard.
Sure. Yeah, Skyguard's definitely my favorite common.
I don't want
a Chromanticore.
I want to ship a Chromanticore to Rashad.
Absolutely. Let somebody else go down that rabbit hole.
Like, I think the one win you get with a Chromanticore just, like, obliterates your memory of the 10 matches you lose with a Chromanticore stranded in your hand.
We played a Modern Masters draft last night. I got killed by Progenitus.
Oh, my God.
Just 10 mana, tap them Progenitus. I did win the match, but I lost a game.
Yeah, not Sean Gibbons style Progenitus.
No, this is 10 mana and all the Vivid lands.
Yeah, when we were in Dublin, Sean Gibbons suspended a Progenitus.
Oh, jeez.
And then, like, put it into play the same turn with, like, Rift Elemental and Joyra. It was disgusting.
Wow. All right, what do we got?
All right. So, Nyxborn Rollicker. Faded Conflagration's a fine
rare
card. Some good white cards.
Do you want to go into red, though? Conflagration's clearly the best card here, right? But it's triple red. And red is widely considered the worst color in Theros. Pretty good in Born of the Gods. He's looking at Nyxborn Wolf, Divination, Sun Guide, Snake of the Golden Grove. I mean, I think you faded Conflagration here.
I mean, it's the best.
It's the best card.
It's the best card.
It's just the triple red cost is. Yeah, I think you faded Conflagration, and now he's probably willing to abandon this.
Sure.
Like, if you don't get past red, it's not going to get better in Theros. So he's hoping for Bolt of Karanos. He's hoping for Fall of the Hammer.
Sure.
He's hoping that, you know, the other people are saying, I don't want to be red. You can have it. He didn't pass a lot of gas. Sort of a decent card of every color.
Certainly didn't pass a lot of. Did he just get past the second faded Conflagration?
Wow. Oh,
and a Crown Skyguard.
You have to take the second
and an
Conflagration.
Archetype of Courage and a Fearsome Temper. I think you have to take the Conflagration.
Yeah, I mean, you might. Skyguard Conflagration would be an interesting debate. Pack 1. Like, I might take Skyguard just to keep my color open and be in a better, keep mana constraints down and be in a better color. But second pick, you got to double up on the red card. Like, because now you want to cut red. Like, now you're hoping you can have, like, Dragon Mantle.
You might get that Fearsome Temper come back around the table here.
Yeah. The fact that he's passing a third pick Skyguard, though, means he's not going to want to add white to this.
No. White will not be
late.
open in Pack 2.
Right. White will not be open in Pack 2. That's exactly right.
Will be open in Pack 3. You can reasonably assume.
Probably.
There's a Nyxborn Rollicker.
Oh, Pegasus. If he
hadn't
hadn't...
about green.
Oh, yeah.
He's passed a couple of
Nyxborn Wolf is all, though. Red-green's not a great combination, is it?
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's better. I mean, red-blue is the worst.
I actually like the Nyxborn Rollicker here.
I'd be tempted by it. Nyxborn Wolf is a better card, though.
Yeah. Well, just do you think anything to, like, card value, card power versus just
cutting
like
a color?
Monopolizing the color?
Yeah, the thing is that the Rollicker is so weak that it's not like it's about to get drafted.
Sure.
Like the other, if it was in the top couple of cards, yeah, I would take the red card and try to monopolize, because like you can still build the like Dragon's Mantle two-headed Cerberus deck that was really good in triple Theros. It's not as consistent, but it's there.
It's a late Drown in Sorrow.
Oh, Drown in Sorrow was in there?
Yeah.
Fearsome
There's
Temper?
a Divination.
Yeah, most people don't like Thunderous Might. I've had some success with it. Again, it's two-headed Cerberus. It's really good on, but
yeah. I like Fearsome Temper.
Divination.
Yeah, he's gonna go red-blue.
Really?
Exciting.
Red-blue. Isn't that supposed to be the worst of the 10 pairs?
But that's sometimes the best thing to do then.
Nobody else wants it, that's for
Correct.
sure.
There's a Farragut.
Skirmisher.
There's a Siren of the Fang Coast. And I see.
You have the Siren here. I mean, he took the divination.
Yeah.
He could take Snake over it, right? If you're Alexander Hayne.
Wrong Siren.
There you go.
There's a Siren of the Fang Coast. I talked to Alexander Hayne about it. He really is not a big fan of that card.
No, there are people who think it's very overrated.
There's a Crypt
I've definitely heard it. Some people will tell you it's the most overrated card in the format.
Cyclops, a One-Eyed Pass, Rise to the Challenge, Scryland.
Which one?
Temple of Enlightenment.
It's a blue-white.
Pinnacle of Rage.
Yeah.
I didn't
you
see
Pinnacle
that.
or Cyclops?
You definitely Pinnacle here.
It's kind of expensive. I like it. It is expensive. Like, by the time you get to 6 mana in this format, 3 damage usually isn't enough to kill their thing.
Yeah.
Like, it never kills the thing they Voltroned and piled all their enchantments on.
But
it can be very good.
But if you're red-blue, you're bouncing things. Oh, there's another divination.
Huh. Astronomer's not relevant, right?
Not especially.
It's no divination.
I like it. It's good, but I mean...
Yep.
Yeah. Sam Black was talking about that he likes divination more than most people.
Yes. Never loses when he drafts divination.
Yeah. So.
It was his 5-word article. His take on the format
I win more with divination.
Yeah.
There's a Chorus of the Tides.
Yeah, blue's open. Red is who knows if it's open or not. I mean,
Astral Cornucopia, Chorus of the Tides, Archetype of Imagination. But yeah, you take the 3/2 flyer that's considered one of the better, commons in blue.
It's not great. It's not in the top 2 or 3. I mean, it's
and look at the Nyxborn Rollicker comes back around.
That's not surprising. Probably means there just wasn't much red opened.
Sure.
I mean, he never saw a fall. He never saw a bolt.
Right.
He did get past Conflagration from his right. So, I mean, he's got at least 1 seed of red.
Yeah.
It feels like maybe somebody 2 or 3 down on his right is probably
wouldn't
red.
that person have, maybe taken the Rollicker there and he gets a Reckless Reveler?
Sure. Never actually kills anything, but 2-1 for 2 is fine.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's just a burnt sable.
Yeah, if Fated Conflagration wasn't triple red, I would like Kenji's deck a lot.
Sure.
I mean, as it is...
Get that Hold at Bay out of there.
Oh, yeah, he passed it. Yeah, I would put that in the sideboard. I don't want anybody playing that against me.
Get that Hold at Bay out of there. Or maybe he's more worried about Asterisk the Hydra.
Yeah, Aspects is better. So it seems like, he took the best card out of his first pack. He got past a second copy of the rare. Like, I'm not in love with his deck, but I do feel like he's got the right deck for his seat right now.
Right.
Like, I liked Conflagration. He gets past Conflagration. He doesn't get past a ton of red, but blue was the color that was open.
Yeah.
And, he moved in off a Divination and then got past Siren and another Divination.
And you could put together a pretty nice set of red-blue cards in Theros.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't wind up with the synergies that you'll get in some of the really good decks.
I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, Nyxborn Wolf. I forgot about that pick. He dabbled in green. But
if ever a deck is going to make Spellheart Chimera look good, this is the one.
Okay.
But you know what? He also, think about this. He also gets to, probably get late pick Mnemonic Walls on those Fated Conflagrations.
That's true.
If this deck becomes more controllers.
Yeah.
Rashad's smiling at that idea. I don't even know if he realizes. He was just like, whoa.
Nobody else is going to want the Crackling Tritons too. Those are fine.
Right, exactly. Those are you're going to pick those up second time around.
Yeah, 7th,
you don't have to spend a pick on them. You can get them in the normal culling mark spot. So right now he's just looking for some middle of the curve filler. I mean, he'd love some Nimbus Naiads and.
Sure. I mean, he's still. I'm still hoping for bomb rares right now.
Sure.
I'm hoping for Stormbreath Dragon.
Well.
Maybe Porphyros, his hammer, something like that. Settle for some sort of Sphinx. Keepsake.
There's a Keepsake Organ. There's a Fanatic.
Battle-wise. Oh, Fanatic. Hythonia. There's some a Griptide and a Nimbus Naiad. Jeez, there's some power in this pack. In his colors, it's Griptide or Nimbus Naiad. I would think those are better than Fanatic.
He doesn't have a ton of creatures right now.
Right.
So that's why I think maybe he's leaning towards the Naiad.
Right. I mean, Fnatic, if he had a bunch of red creatures right now, Fnatic would be worth considering.
I think he's got to expect that Fnatic's coming back.
Ooh, maybe.
I think he could very well see that. And at this table, the way the first pack went, he could very well see a 9th pick Fnatic Amogus.
Yeah, I'll buy that. Yeah, Nimbus Naiad seems like the right pick. He's not gonna move into black. Like, he's got a good card for his deck. Like, if it had been totally dry for his colors, then maybe you speculate on a Keepsake Gorgon in case you get past another one.
Oh,
what do we got?
We got a little bit of a camera.
Okay. Crackling Tide, Griptide.
There's a Griptide. There's an Ordeal. Wow, there's a Phalanx Leader in that pack.
Jeez. You take Ordeal, right? Ordeal of Porphyros? I think that's better than Griptide. I mean, that's
he still doesn't have like great targets for his Ordeal.
No, but he'll take the Crackling Titan 10th, so he can put the Ordeal on that. He's going to get either Dragon Mantle or Crackling Titan 10th.
It looks like he's thinking about Griptide.
Griptide over Ordeal of Porphyros.
Yeah, I think he's just
because his deck doesn't have the early.
He just doesn't have a great Ordeal deck.
Okay. I mean, we're less than halfway done.
He's going to end up with a Vaporkin. You know, it's fine. Sometimes it's just a tricky card. Oh, there's a Magma Jet.
And Vaporkin. Yep. Magma Jet, right?
There's another Griptide.
It's not Griptide. It's not Griptide number 3. It's either Vaporkin or Magma Jet.
Well, he's only taken Griptide 1.
Oh, what did he take?
Because he took the Nimbus Naiad.
Oh, Naiad. Right. He took Naiad. You're right. Do you Vaporkin or Magma? I think Magma Jet's better than Vaporkin. I mean, he is creature light. I think and he's in the colors he's in aren't going to give him a ton of creatures, but Jet's more raw power.
Yeah, he's taking a Jet.
Your Spellheart Chimera strategy is looking better and better.
Oh my God! If there's a Spellheart,
he probably still doesn't need to take it.
I'll follow. If he gets a Spellheart Chimera, I'll follow. There's
a blue Ordeal.
There's another Nimbus Naiad.
Wow. Okay. And he did not take the.
There's a Borderland Minotaur too.
Jeez. It's not Raging Porphyros. It's Naiad or Ordeal. And it's another one. It's funny. If he'd taken the Vaporkin, maybe the Ordeal would be more tempting. But he's still relatively creature light. Like, he's not a great Ordeal deck.
No, he's taking the 3-drop flyer, and it's just like that doesn't even have a lot of place to bestow it. It really is just kind of like a classic two power flyer for 3.
Well, you can bestow the second one on the first. That's a good pick.
Oh, Prophet of Krufix.
It must not be a blue-green drafter. He can't go in.
He can. Well, yeah, it's really hard to go in here.
He's got triple red spells. He's got 2 triple reds, and he's base blue.
This is the struggle. He's like, I could do it, right?
No.
Yeah, I could do it. No, I can't. No, I can't.
Vaporkin's fine. Like, he's happy to have a Vaporkin in his deck. It's not like he's taking a blank.
Right now, he's actually setting up a really good little like Air Force, and then it's just backed up by like Griptide.
Yeah.
Burn that. Kill your Planeswalker. It doesn't do face, but
Crusader, Rambler. This is now we're
finding the good cards that like you'd take the Crusader if you had those two.
If you had the Ordeals,
those 2 Ordeals.
No, it's funny. Yeah, if he'd gone with the first Ordeal, he could have gone Vaporkin, second Ordeal, Vaporkin, Crusader. They would have got there. I don't think he could count on that.
Though. No.
2-head. Yeah, now he's got lots of things that are good to put Ordeals on. Those are not coming back, though.
No, they are not.
The Dragon Mantle might come back, though.
Yeah,
put that on 2-headed Cerberus. So this is his opening pack now, or we have one more fresh pack? I think it's one more fresh pack.
Yeah, now we haven't seen. Oh, there's
8th pick Crackling
There's
Titan.
one of those Crackling Titans you're talking about.
Yep.
And I think there's at least one more of those coming back.
Probably.
Right. This is pick 8.
Yeah, I think it was Crackling Titan and Dragon Mantle were in the same pack. So he.
Yeah.
It's been a good pack.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had some tough decisions. Like, he's passed some good cards. What? Why did nothing? Wasn't this the pack that was supposed to have stuff, or is that the next one? Might be the next one. It's where I'm like, I hope I counted wrong. I hope it's the next pack that's supposed to have.
Yeah. I was like, did I get that wrong?
There we go. All right.
There's a Crackling. He also sees
somebody took his Dragon Mantle.
Yeah.
Oh, you take Crackling Titan. Spark Jolts, I think, is decent. I think there's even more 1-toughness guys in Born of the Gods than there were in Theros. So it's gone up relative to where it was before. It's gone from sort of fringe playable to no longer embarrassed to playable.
Take that Vapor Kiss out. Viper's Kiss?
Yes.
Yeah,
Agreed.
yeah. I say Vapor Kiss because it's going to go on his Vapor Kin.
Exactly.
If he doesn't eat it.
Peak Eruption. Don't want that played against me.
Yeah,
and
yeah, that's
might
true. That
consider
card's
playing
actually
it.
devastating against him. Keep you off of 3 red. All right.
Yeah. Probably won't make the cut, but it might.
Sure.
Yeah, tricky set of picks there. I feel like if he'd known everything that was coming,
Sure.
he might have been better off with the double ordeal deck with the aggressive curve. You know, I think he could have had double ordeal, two Vaporkin, and a Crusader.
And two Crusaders even.
But like you can't know that's coming,
Yeah.
and like he saw the ordeal
By the
first
way, I think there's an insane red-white deck somewhere to his right.
with an ordeal Perforos.
Yeah, with an ordeal
And he passed a lot of
Perforos,
white.
multiple Akron Crusaders, Phalanx Leader.
Yep. His curve is not very low. It basically starts at 3. And the 3 is like a Vaporkin and a Rambler. He's a bunch of 3 and 4 mana flyers.
Yeah.
And a solid removal suite. Bunch of 3 and 4 mana flyers, but it's like the divinations are competing with the Nimbus Naiads. I'd be thinking mana curve here. I mean, obviously raw power is nice, but but then again, that's
I feel
what's
like
he going to get in red and blue? He's in the 2 worst creature colors. Like
Right.
you can't get a Traveling Philosopher quality 2-drop out of red or
Yeah,
blue.
it's Bronze Sable is your Traveling Philosopher
Yeah.
in this deck. Or the Satyr Rambler.
Right.
All right, what do we have? Flamespeaker Adept is a...
Anger of the Gods? You have to anger here, right? Is that rage, not ordeal?
I think you might...
It's either anger or Flamespeaker. I would anger. It's so ridiculous. And like, yeah, you run against the red-white. He's past a red-white heroic deck that is just going to get blown out by it. I mean, Flamespeaker Adept is fine, but it's
He's got a fair
not
amount
Wrath of
scry.
God. I mean, it has the word
Yeah.
God and Wrath, a synonym.
That's fair. If Quentin Hoover had drawn it, I would have...
Then you're in. Yeah,
It's reasonable that the Flamespeaker Adept could come around.
It's possible, absolutely.
The Fanatic
possible.
Amogus is the card that we were
Oh,
expecting
Fanatic
to
did
come
not
back.
come back. Somebody else, or White Ordeal.
White Ordeal.
Shipwreck Singer. His are Griptide for him. I feel better about not having a low curve now that I have anger, by the way. Like, anger will solve a lot of problems about being behind to a bunch of 2/1s. You can play all the Traveling Philosophers you want. They all die to Anger of the Gods.
And then when you start to recover from the anger, he's got the 2 Faded Conflagrations.
No Mnemonic Walls yet. Mnemonic Wall's looking better and better. It gets back the anger and survives it.
Yeah. And we know you like Mnemonic Wall. There's a Titan
Wave
Strength, a Wave Crash Triton.
Oof. Fleecebane Lions, somebody's going to be happy to get that. You Wave Crash here?
Yeah, I think you Wave Crash. You can put a Nimbus Naiad on that.
Sure.
It lives through anger.
Yeah, I like it.
0 chance that Titan Strength comes around. That's going to that.
That's fine. He doesn't have a Titan
Yeah,
Strength deck.
I know. Just saying, it's going to that Phalanx Leader deck.
Luckily, it only gives 1 point of toughness, so it doesn't help you survive anger very well.
Wow.
Jeez.
There's your wall.
Yeah, I mean, you take Lightning Strike, but there's some cards left. Like 2 Heads, fine. Mnemonic Wall's fine.
So is he just sorting to see what might come back?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's absolutely looking at the cards that might come back. And Reaper of the Wilds,
Yeah.
somebody... I mean, maybe there's enough gold cards floating around. People can't play all of them. We saw Prophet go around. Like, if there's a 5-color green guy out there who got the Prophet from one direction and the Reaper
really
from
good
the other.
bug deck that you could be playing.
Oppression Chimera?
I like that card here.
Yeah, Fate Foretold's not all that good in his deck for the same reason the Ordeals aren't. Oh, Artisan of Forms. It doesn't target. I think you just press Chimera here, right? Yeah. And he's not a Portent and Betrayal deck. Like,
no.
You do not Portent in the sort of slow, steady flyer army, kill your relevant things deck. That's not a Portent and Betrayal deck. Yep.
Yeah, and he takes the Chimera. Yeah. Yeah, I like the way this deck's coming together, though. Yeah. 2 divinations look really good here.
Mm-hmm. Sable. 2-head again. Interesting. I wouldn't be insane to take a null. I like a null more than most people. I think 2-head is a significantly better card. But I feel like his card quality is good. He's got card drawing. He's got flyers. I just want to make sure I survive long enough to take advantage of all the divination.
You want to be like, I don't want to lose to a Hammer of Porphyros.
Right, right. And being able to, like, 1 mana answer something that's probably pretty good. What do we got?
Some options. A Stone Shock Giant. Spear Point Ariad. Yeah. A Borderland Minotaur.
I think Stone Shock Giant's good. Yeah, Stone Shock Giant. Solid body. The monstrous ability can sometimes be devastating. Survives Anger of the Gods.
I don't hate Benthic Giant in a deck like this.
I don't hate Benthic Giant, but Stone Shock's better.
Ill-Tempered Cyclops.
Interesting. Do you take second Stone Shock or Ill-Tempered?
I definitely take Ill-Tempered Cyclops.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
The red is definitely...
Yeah, it's there.
Just
it's open.
never dried
there
up
just wasn't
for him.
any in Born. Like, I think there just wasn't much in Born.
Yeah. Yeah, he wheeled a Rollicker. He got to... There's that.
It came back?
Yep. You got to take the Adept here, I think.
Yeah, I don't like Rage of Porphyros. I'm in the Andrew Cuneo camp.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happier.
You play the Rage.
You can play this in your deck. 5-mana sorcery that doesn't even kill the stuff you really want to kill.
That is...
Shipwreck Singer? What?
This hypothetical bug deck is really good.
At this point, though, like, that, it's not there because they would have taken it the first time around.
Yeah.
Like, that guy wouldn't have tried to wheel Shipwreck Singer. Like, everyone has seen that back already. Yeah. I like it.
Look at the, there's a Star Chart Warriors,
Seems like
not a spectacular card.
Maybe people are fighting over white. I mean, everybody but Kenji was trying to get white. Nice mnemonic wall.
You gotta take the wall.
Oh, you totally. I think he's playing it, right?
I think he is too.
Yeah,
he can just get so much card advantage off. The divinations. And
right. Right.
Wow.
I like it. I like the deck. I like the way he drafted the deck even better. I mean, you've seen better decks get drafted. I mean, you watched Alexander Hayne draft a deck that's probably better than this. But
sure, absolutely.
I mean, in terms of, like, he had an interesting set of decisions and, like, the path that he navigated through all those decisions made a lot of sense. Right.